Hello guys, I hope you're doing okay. I've dropped the kids off and I am basically like trying to pump myself up to have any energy whatsoever for today because I am tired. I'm a tired mum. 2 weeks of half term have killed me off. I'm so tired and just my kids just don't sleep and they just kick me in the night and then they're just crying and screaming. It feels like non-stop at the moment. So if you are in a similar position to me, then I feel ya. I'm sending you coffee. And speaking of coffee, I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I genuinely feel like I need this at this point in order to be able to speak to you. Like genuinely. Fake biscuit spread, yes. And those are my other two sources of caffeine. Yorkshire tea, Diet Coke. You can't go wrong. Honestly. We've got a mortgage advisor coming over. Not mortgage advisor. We've got a mortgage surveyor coming over at some point between 9 and 12 today, or 9 and 1 I think. So I'm at home while I wait for the estate agent to call me to tell me when they've picked up the house keys. Although I've just realised something. Do I even have to be here? If they're picking up keys from the estate agents, do I have to be out of the house? Because I thought just Molly had to be out of the house, our dog. And now I'm thinking maybe I have to be out of the house. In which case, I can just go to my mum's or something. I thought I had to wait around in the house all morning to wait for the mortgage person to come, mortgage surveyor. For the buyers, oh, I hate selling a house, it's way too complicated. So our buyers are sending a mortgage surveyor over to our house to make sure that our house is worth the amount of money they have paid for it. The surveyor comes over, checks that it's like structurally sound, I don't know. And I think that's it. I don't feel like I need to be here, especially if he's picking up keys. In which case, this is all ridiculous. I'm really confused. Anyway, I feel like I need the coffee to like get myself through this morning, if I'm totally honest. My brain is not working properly, and so caffeine, fingers crossed, is going to help that. What I was going to do until I get the phone call is try on an order from Halara because I've got a load of leggings from Halara. I love these leggings, and genuinely anyone that I have introduced to Halara is hooked as well. Both my sister-in-laws have both got Halara leggings, joggers. My mother-in-law, she's going on a trip soon, so she's got some of the summer like flowy trousers that I wear constantly throughout the summer. Like everyone that I introduced to Halara loves it. The quality is 10 out of 10. So you know what, let's just go upstairs and try on the order that I got so that we can go through it and see what I can like basically take out from the order, what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep, and then replace things in my wardrobe. Because if you are new around here, I have been decluttering in my room, basically. It's the only room I've done so far, but I am going to get round. It's just been half term and it's been so hard. I am decluttering like the whole house before we move. It's obviously just hard when you've got the kids around. So today I've ordered some stuff from Halara to replace old crusty bad stuff. But I can hopefully get rid of like 2 or 3, items and then replace it with one good item from Halara. That's the idea. And also just have stuff that I like to wear and I feel good in rather than just keeping hold of other things I don't really like but I don't have anything to replace it with. So that's the kind of idea, and these leggings aren't part of this order, but they're genuinely my favourite leggings ever. I have these in like a dark grey, I have them in this colour, and I think I've got a couple more pairs in this order as well, so let's go. Okay, I actually tried to start the Halara haul and the mortgage surveyor turned up. So me and Molly are heading out. I'm just going to drop her over at my sister-in-law's and then I'm going to come back just to double check if he needs anything from me. And then we're going to try on some clothes. So I will see you back in George's room in about 3 seconds. Okay, mortgage surveyor has been and gone. We can chill out now. I've just got all this stuff in front of me from Halara. I'm not going to lie to you, there's quite a lot here. And I'm not going to keep it all. I'm giving some of it to my sister-in-law because every time I talk about Halara, she wants something from there. And I said when I next did a video of them, I would get some duplicates of things I already have so that she can have them because we're a similar size. So it works out pretty well. This part of the video is sponsored by Halara, but like I say, so many of the people that have ever tried Halara absolutely love it. Like my neighbour up the road wears Halara jeans and she always goes, oh, thank you so much for that discount code the other week. I was like, guys, like anytime someone tries it, They do really love it. I've got 2 codes this time. One is 20% off the whole website on full priced items. That code is HomeWithShan20. And then for items that are already discounted, you're able to use the code SHAN5 off. But these 2 codes are separate and I don't think you can use them together. But I guess you could do one order of discounted items and then a separate order of full price items and use different codes for different orders. But you can't use them on the same order is what I'm saying. Anyway, I've got a few things in front of me and I wanted to go through my first and foremost favourite pair of leggings that I own. They are the most comfortable thing and they feel like just so supportive. They're buttery soft and so supportive. Like I just feel great in them, to be honest. These are the butt lifting SoCinched leggings. I have a few colours myself. They have so many different colours. They come up in so many different sizes. And as always, they have pockets. I constantly have my phone in one of these pockets. I'll show you one of the other colours, which is probably my favourite one that I've got. These ones are my favourite colour. I'll link these specific ones down below as well. Although actually, these ones aren't the butt lifting ones. The only difference, as far as I can tell, is it doesn't have the butt lift like element underneath. But I still love them so much. Like honestly, they're both my favourite leggings. I love these ones because of the colour and the pockets, but the colour mainly, it's like a dark chocolatey kind of colour and I just feel like for this time of year, it's perfect. I've got some new trainers as well and I feel like they go really well with these. Okay, these 3 I am definitely keeping. This is not actually a jacket, this is a jumper. Someone actually asked me the other week where this one was from. It is from Halara. I love it. It is so incredibly soft. Lovely oversized. It's got the black detailing on it, but it's the cream jumper. I've actually thrown out 2 cream kind of bobbly old horrible like jumpers that were really itchy and horrible, and so this is going to replace those 2. That's perfect. This one is like a thin knit and I really love it. It's giving librarian but in a really cute way. So it's got this collar and these cute little popper buttons. And I just think this is just a really nice throw over when you're feeling a little bit colder. Chuck on a cardi. I love it, love the colour. I think it goes with the leggings really nicely. Goes for this time of year. This one is more of like a jacket that you'd wear like to the shops or whatever. I feel like it's probably getting a bit too cold for something this light now, but early autumn, this is fantastic. Although, I don't know, sometimes it's really warm even still in November, isn't it? I do really like this one. I love the colour. It's like a really nice oatmeal-y kind of colour. It's got a zip, just like that. And then this one that kept getting quite a lot of attention in my last vlog is my favourite, to be honest. I really love it. It's very cosy and I'm going to be absolutely living in this. It is going to be added to my knitwear. Look at it, it's so cosy. So nice. I'm just going to put these over leggings, but these ones are like ultimate comfy. They're like joggers basically, but like corduroy kind of baggy. Like they're just baggy kind of straight leg joggers, I'd say. Really nice pockets in and they're just incredibly comfortable. And for me, school run, Ugg boots, big old coat. Yes, yes please. Absolutely. And then you're comfy and cozy as soon as you get home. Like it's not jeans, but you're dressed. Do you know what I mean? Like I really like this kind of a outfit and basically have worn this with the brown trousers, with the black trousers, non-stop since I got them. And these are like the winter version of the wide leg summer trousers that I wore throughout the summer. And so this is going to be my winter version. When I'm having a Sunday roast, there's plenty of slack left in there. The sizing on these, as with everything in Halara, is amazing, as well as the colour selection. I genuinely, like I always say with everything that they do there, 10 out of 10. And then I've also got 2 pairs of jeans. I am only going to keep one because I'm on a declutter journey, but the other pair is going to my neighbour who loves the Halara jeans up the road. But as always with Halara jeans, I love the stretch on them. Like they're so comfortable. Like they are insane for jeans, but they look, oh, I love these ones. Okay, I feel like I've definitely come across my favourite already. These ones, it's got to be, surely. I'm not going to like the other ones more than these. These are nice. Real pockets at the back, or real pockets at the front, but stretchy, really stretchy. And then these ones are wide leg, and I feel like probably gonna be too long for me, but let's try. The thing is with Halara, you can order like petite size or longer sizes. Like if you're shorter, I'm 5'3" for reference. I tend to go for the regular fit, and it's just about all right for me. If you're any shorter than me, go for short, definitely. Like these ones, I would have had to go for short. if I wanted to keep them, but these ones are going to be for my neighbour who is taller than me, so she can have the regular length. Baggy, comfortable, very, very in fashion, incredibly stretchy. Really like these, but I feel like the other ones are more me, and these are definitely more my neighbour, so I'm going to go up the road in a minute and give these to her. I try and never order anything at full price, so when there's a discount code, there's a good discount code. My 20% discount code is HomeWithShan20. That works on full priced items only. And then my other discount code, you get 5% off, which is Shan5 off. That can be used on everything, including discounted items. But like I say, you can't use both codes on one order. You have to choose which one you're going to use and then go for that. And if you want to make 2 orders and do 1 discounted items and then 1 non-discounted items, use different codes, you can do that as well. Anyway, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go and pop some over to my sister-in-law's house, pop some over to my neighbour's house, and then I am gonna declutter our airing cupboard because it is day 5 of the declutter. If you're following over on Instagram, I'm trying to just get through the upstairs first. I've already done my room really. 4 days that took, but 4 very spaced out days. But my room is now completely decluttered and I don't have to do that when we move, which is a really nice feeling. And so I'm gonna do the airing cupboard today and then probably move on to one of the kids' bedrooms. I don't know which one. And it's gonna be a lot harder to do the kids' bedrooms because although this area looks nice and clean, behind there, let me tell you, it's got a lot of stuff, including mine and Ash's stuff if I'm totally honest. So it's not gonna be fun, but it's gonna have to get done. And so I feel like things are maybe moving along a little bit more now, like with mortgage surveyors coming over and things like that. Maybe it's time to get, you know, cracking. And I feel like we've got like 2 months, not even 2 months before Christmas now. And it's taken me probably like 2 or 3 weeks to do like 4 days of decluttering in 1 bedroom. So I need to get a wiggle on, do you know what I mean? I swear this is a decluttered wardrobe, I promise. These are the things I've listed on Vinted. These are clothes I haven't put away yet, but I can do that now. And then these are my gym clothes that I wear every morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I put them in the wash. Is that disgusting? I'm not being funny. I don't even leave the house in them. I literally just go downstairs, like first thing in the morning, I put those clothes on. That's why they're literally like tucked away there. Normally I've got 2 kids in my bed, so I need to be really, really quiet if I don't wake both of them up. If I can only wake one of them up, I'd choose Hallie because she's easier to distract. So I'll get up, sneak out of bed, put my gym clothes on, we'll go downstairs and then I'll do my workout in the morning and then I'll come upstairs and have a shower and then I won't bother washing those until the 3 workouts are done just because, like, who cares? They only get used 3 days a week and then I put them in the wash. So yeah, that's my little secret. But yeah, this is my wardrobe. This is every single top I own, from short sleeve going out tops to vest tops. These are all Halara. These are the ones with the integrated bras. I didn't show you any of these today because I have honestly got like a full supply. I do not need any more. Plus it's not really vest top weather. They have a lot of different backs. Some of them have like crisscross backs. Some of them have like normal backs. But in the summer, I wear these all of the time. I literally don't put a bra on until like September, October time, where I have to start wearing longer sleeve tops that don't yet have the integrated bras. My one wish is that Halara, that these are honestly buttery soft. My one wish is that Halara do all tops of all lengths in the like integrated bra kind of system because I love them. I absolutely love them. Then I've got my more casual, like, these are still buttery soft, but they don't have an integrated bra, so they are not as good. Kind of t-shirt length, and then I go onto like longer sleeve ones, and again, I've got the same exact fabric ones, long sleeve. Then we've got like more turtleneck kind of vibes, a few of those for winter. And then we've got shirts. I've got a black shirt, I've got a beige shirt, and I've got a white shirt and a check shirt. So to be honest, it still does look like a lot, but it is organised and I promise you decluttered. I wear all of these things just at different stages throughout the year. And then these are my jumpers. Like, granted, like there are 2 black and white striped jumpers in the wash. Like, one's a cardigan, one's a jumper, and I'm not getting rid of either because I wear them on different days. But this is where I've just shoved the new Halara thin knit one and then also the nice fluffy one. As long as all of my jumpers and like hoodies and stuff fit into this drawer, I feel like that's decluttered enough for me because I do love a jumper in the winter, as we all do. I actually haven't decluttered. The one thing I haven't decluttered is my underwear drawer. It's got like, yeah, old underwear that I honestly have not worn since 2019. Like, and I'm probably never going to wear it. Probably couldn't fit into it. Am I going to try? Probably not. Ugh, and I'm not going to do that on camera either because some of it's probably really embarrassing. So I will do that in my spare time. And then this is what I want to tackle now. You really can't see me from there, can you? The landing's not the best place to film on, let's be honest. But basically, airing cupboard. I feel like I need to just get everything out, see what I actually want to keep, what I don't want to keep, if we're actually moving house with it. Like, honestly, am I going to keep it? A lot of it's like spare bedding and things like that, which I could probably put under our bed now that I've decluttered that. I don't know. What do you think? This is also where our washing basket goes. If anyone can tell me where I can get another washing basket that has light and darks separated, please tell me, because this one is literally falling apart, but I'm not having, I need a light and a darks at least, because you can literally just pick everything out and chuck it in. You don't have to sort through it before you do a wash, which is like, I need that. And we only have one like wash basket, like one, whatever this is, laundry basket thing. We only have one of them, and it fits in really nicely in there, but we're not going to have that space, I don't think, straight away in our new house, because we've got a water tank thing in there. Because in this house we've got a combi boiler. In the new house there is not a combi boiler. It's like the old fashioned like water tank, older boiler. At some point we'll get that like taken out, but initially we're not going to have like a big space like this, because this is where the water tank would have been at one point. And so we need some sort of wash basket situation probably in our bedroom, and we only have one like for my stuff, Ash's stuff, the kids' stuff. And you know what, I just don't know what the right method is. Like, we obviously only had one when it was just me and Ash, and then we never changed the system. Like, that washing basket I bought in 2018, and it was just from eBay, and it was like a good buy at the time, but it's moved across the country like 4 times, and it is falling apart, and it's had a lot of washing in and out of it over the years. It's like, yeah, it's like plastic, do you know what I mean? Like metally, plasticky tin. I don't even know what it's made from, but it's not the best of quality. So I would like a better one that isn't falling apart, but still has the divides in. And then also, I would really like to know what your system is for washing. Like, I know this is such a boring question, but I feel like the mums out there, and the dads, but mainly the mums, let's be honest, will relate. Like, what's your system? Do you do kids washing and then adult washing, or do you just do everyone's lights, everyone's darks, everyone's colours? Like, what's your system? I waited a long month, she finally set him free. Right, I'm gonna start the declutter. I'm gonna film it on here and on here, see how it goes. Let's go. Hopefully it won't take too long, because I am hungry and I want some lunch. And we made a lot of pumpkin soup over the half-term period. Forgot to press record. I have been looking for this for so long. This is the charger for one of the kids' humidifiers, and you put like oil in it to help them sleep. At least it worked for George, and now I found it. Yay! Hopefully this works on Hallie. Why is there a gym bag in the airing cupboard with not 1 but 2 tampons inside a sandwich bag? I literally have no idea why that's there. Okay, that was a total fail. I was halfway through decluttering, and then my camera told me that I didn't have enough space on my SD card to carry on filming. So I did carry on decluttering, but I didn't film it on this camera. I did film it on my iPhone, but it's obviously in like portrait mode for an Instagram reel. So I'm going to insert that now. If you're not interested in the 1.5 minute video, then skip ahead 1.5 minutes. I'll show you upstairs quickly, and then I'm gonna have some lunch because I'm starving.
Day 5 of decluttering my house before Christmas and hopefully moving house in the new year. We've now moved out into the landing and we're tackling the airing cupboard today. And now I know every single British house has one of these. It's always full of towels and bedding, and to be honest is a bit of a dumping ground for most of us. So much so that I found a charger for a dehumidifier in there. Honestly, I've been looking for this for ages. And to be honest, every house I've ever lived in has had an airing cupboard with stained walls and dodgy shelving. And I know that you've lived in a house like that too, so I have zero shame showing you this. The problem is the house that we're hopefully moving into in the new year does still have a water tank in the airing cupboard, so we will not have as much storage on the landing as we currently do. So it's time to get rid of some crusty towels and some dodgy bedding, let's be honest. This is where the water tank used to be, and it's now where my washing basket goes. Anyway, I have a question regarding towels and bedding. How many spare sets of bedding do you have per bed? And how many towels do you have per person in your house? My instinct is 2 per person and 2 per bed, but what do do you think? That's obviously not including like the dirty towels and the holiday towels. But I do feel like 2 towels per person is pretty fair. Either way, I have found that by taking stock of things that I actually already own, I've stopped buying things that aren't necessary. Like I have 2 sets of bedding on rotation in our room at the moment, and I've just found 3 other sets in the airing cupboard that I completely forgot I had. Mind you, 2 of the white sets have gone completely discoloured, like more of a yellowy colour, and I have no idea why. Are there any washing gurus out there that can give me a tip on how to get these white again, please? We've got 1 spare duvet set ready to go for if we have any guests over sleeping on our blow-up bed that is going right in next to it, my son's single bed sheets, and a 3-month supply of toilet roll, and the same Amazon washing basket that we've had since 2018 that separates everything into light and darks. So that is everything in my modestly decluttered airing cupboard. Follow along for day 6 when we're going to start on my daughter's bedroom.
Okay, this is the result of the declutter. So much better. Don't get me wrong, I am aware that it looks absolutely grim in here, but it's just the wall, do you know what I mean? We've got our washing basket and then like it looks like a lifetime supply of bog roll. It is only 3 months, believe it or not. I get it on Amazon Subscribe and Save, so that's why we've got so much. This was delivered at the beginning of last month, and so this is what's left for the next 2 months, and then we'll get another big delivery of bog roll basically. Then we've got towels, we've got kids towels, and sort of Ash has got a couple of like fishing towels and stuff that he takes when he goes like fishing, actual everyday towels, and then those are like shower mats, what are they called? Bath mats, those things. And then at the top we've got spare bedding, like guest bedding if someone comes over to stay, so you saw me like put that actually in, like put the duvet cover on the duvet, pillows in there, and we've got a spare sheet as well for if anyone does come to stay and sleep on the blow-up bed, which is here. So that is all in one place now and actually easy to get. And then this is all of George's bedding, so the single bedding. There was a lot of crap in there and a lot of stuff that I didn't know that we still had or whatever. So I've actually like taken a couple of sets of bedding out and put them under our bed because they are nicer than the ones that we're using. They are literally ones that I don't think I've used since we've lived here, which is insane. But they're perfectly good. Although the colouring of some is a bit off, and I just feel like that's because they've been in the airing cupboard. They definitely weren't like that when I put them away, do you know what I mean? So I don't know whether I'm going to try and like maybe bleach those with the sun, like next time it's sunny, like put those all out and hopefully get them nice and white again. God knows. Anyway, that is declutter day 5 complete. A nice and easy task. I feel like the next few days of the declutter is not going to be fun because I'm going to either do, I think I'm going to do Hallie's room. I was going to do either George's or Hallie's room, but I'm going to go for Hallie's room because it's smaller. We'll go Hallie's room, bathroom, then George's room, or should I do Hallie's room, George's room, bathroom, don't know, and then we'll move on to downstairs. But that's, oh yeah, it's just the toys. I'm really like nervous about getting rid of the toys because I just know there'll be meltdowns, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. Anyway, I am absolutely starving and I'm gonna have some pumpkin soup. I made 4 pumpkins worth of pumpkin soup and there was a lot. We've had pumpkin soup for lunch pretty much every day, but I'm not complaining because it's so delicious. Literally roasted garlic. I did like 1 roasted pumpkin soup and then 1 not roasted, like more like I just boiled the veg and then put that in the blender with some cream and some stock and stuff, and you know what, they're both delicious. I'd say the roasted one definitely edges it. I just did roasted pumpkins, roasted garlic, roasted onions, and then shoved that all into the blender, like with loads of spices and like nice salt and pepper and everything. Put that into the blender with salt and pepper and some stock, and that was just sublime. And then I added a dash of cream into it as well. Honestly, like it doesn't even need the cream, but I just added it just for like, you know, to give it a bit of heart. I have so much of the stuff. Like there's some in the fridge, there's some in the freezer. An incredibly generous portion, but like I say, we've got a lot of the stuff. That bowl is boiling. I am gonna put on a YouTube video whilst I eat my soup. I would actually love if you guys could tell me who you like watching on YouTube, because I am struggling to find someone that I'm like connecting with. I'm just not here for the big ones anymore, if I'm totally honest. Like there are some that are like really down to earth and normal people still, like obviously. Like I really like Caroline Parker. I actually really like her, even though she's obviously really big, but she doesn't, like she's just a normal person. Like her life's very different to mine, but I just like that she's just herself. Whereas I feel like a lot of the other people aren't. And the people that come up on my like For You page, it's so performative, and I'm just not here for it. I just want real stuff. Whatever that real stuff is, like it doesn't have to be my life. It would just be nice if it was like authentic. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm after. Okay, that was delicious. I now just want to sort out the kitchen a little bit. I need to prep dinner, and I also need to pack George's swimming bag because I'm going to pick him and Hallie up and then go straight to swimming. So I need to do them a snack box each, prep dinner for when we come home, because they're going to have dinner, like, it'll be like 5:45 by the time we get home, so they're going to be starving, hence the snack box to tide them over. We're having Chinese noodles tonight, which is basically just a stir fry, a really easy one, literally takes 20 minutes, but I'm just going to do the sauce and the chicken and everything and the veg, and then I'm just going to shove the noodles in right at the end, obviously once we're back from swimming. I need to just sort everything out, and when the kids get back it'll just be chaos, so if I can get it as organised as possible before they come back, then we'll be sorted. I know I'm preaching to the choir, guys, but that half term was hard work, really hard work. Don't know about you, but we had 2 weeks rather than just one, basically. I don't know, I know that they're doing it in a few areas. I saw a few people say that they had 2 weeks of half term in this October one. I think they just did it so that people, I don't know, people get to go on cheaper holidays. I know someone went to Thailand this half term. I was like, oh my god, good for you. I'm exactly where I always am, but yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been like some nice times, but it's just we need structure. Like, it's not even Hallie, it's just George. Like, it's just difficult. He needs structure, he needs like boundaries, and oh god, it's just been really hard. Like, I can't really delve into it too much, but his behaviour's been terrible. My parenting has not been at its best, and it's just like a bit all over the place. Thankfully, we did book him into holiday club that him and a couple of his friends from nursery have gone to. Nursery, well, actually, yeah, some from nursery, some from school. Like, they've all gone to this club, so he's been having a really good time when he goes there. But the other days, it's just been like, oh, and also one of the days that George is going into holiday club, so on Thursday, is because the specific day that he's going in is because Ash is going to get a vasectomy. Can we all just take a moment? He's actually doing it. We've officially decided that we don't want any more kids. We had like a little scare not too long ago, and it just sparked like some really serious conversations about not wanting any more kids, and, you know, being happy with our family as is, and wanting to take steps to like make sure that that is how we stay. And so I'm on the contraceptive pill at the moment. I'm not loving it, but also like it's fine. I just don't want it to be my forever thing. Anyway, a few months ago, Ash called the GP to get booked in for a vasectomy, and his appointment is finally coming. If it actually goes ahead, and he definitely does, it doesn't get cancelled, all that stuff. But like, yeah, it's official. Like, we've decided 100%, and there's like no going back now. And so yeah, I'm like really happy about that. But anyway, that is the Thursday that George is going into the holiday club for that reason, because I need to drive Ash there and drive him back afterwards. And yeah, that's the big news. We are officially 2 and done. We are done. We've got a boy, we've got a girl. It's been hard graft, and I'm really looking forward to the next phase of having 2 young kids, or like then 2 kids as they grow up. Don't get me wrong, I like this age really, and I don't want to wish the time away at all. But I do want to get out of nappies. I want to get like to the stage where they're both out of nappies and they're both really cool little kids that I can like spend so much time with. That's the stage I would love to like freeze time at. But you know, that doesn't happen. So we just got to soak it up while we can, right? And I know that I've just been moaning about half term and stuff, but God, I'm so lucky. Like, I think about this so often, like how incredibly lucky I am to be self-employed and have the flexibility to be around for the kids. I drop them off at school and nursery. I pick them up from school and nursery. They don't do like ridiculously long hours like George had to do when he was younger, when I was working in the city. Like, it is so much better this way. And I'm like that mad grateful that I've been able to build like this up and be able to do this and like see my kids and be around for my kids. Obviously with that comes its challenges, but I like to think that we're getting a balance definitely with it. Like George being at school, and like definitely that is helping with his behaviour and things like that 100%. Although at home it's then like kicking back on us a little bit. you know, look, it's never going to be easy for a kid like George at all. And it's certainly not going to be easy for the parents either. I think I definitely get the brunt of it. He definitely has so much more respect for Ash than he does me. And if Ash tells him off, or like, you know, like the other day, for example, he was like, honestly, it was the worst behaviour he's been in such a long time. He had like several temper tantrums, trashed his room. Like, he's 5 years old, you know, it was like he was a 2-year-old, and Hallie's not really like that. Like, she's had a few little moments, but God, like nothing. She's a really good 2-year-old, and I feel like a lot of people might just have a Hallie and they could never, and I would never expect them to, understand a George. And I'm so lucky and happy that I had a George and then a Hallie, and not the other way around, because she would have tricked me. And I love George so much, but there is no denying that he is harder to parent than other standard kids. Like, I'm sure there are other kids that are harder to parent than George. Like, don't worry, it's not a competition, I'm not saying that, but at the same time, it's like, I have noticed the significant difference between like Hallie and George. And you know, when things are going bad and stuff, like it's tricky to like stay positive and things, but God, he's like, the amount of positive qualities he has, and he's going to be the best. Like, he's like a really good friend, and I feel like he's going to be such an awesome adult. Like, I want to be his mate. It's just hard to parent because he's so headstrong and so, I think, what's the word? Like, highly strung and emotional and all of those kind of things. And so in terms of like doing as I ask, I know that most kids don't do as their parents ask, but like, this is next level stubbornness, honestly. Yeah, like, it's difficult to parent. Like, there's no getting around that. And I don't think that's a bad thing to say. Like, it is what it is. I'll tell him that when he's older as well. Like, it's not one of those things that I would never say something on here that I think he would be embarrassed about when he's older. Like, he is, but like, I feel like being this way as a kid, I feel like will probably do him really well in the future, and he'll like thrive because of his strengths, and he will like thrive in the future if he's like supported in the right way and he chooses the right like path to take and doesn't try to conform, because he's not ever going to be a conformist, I can tell you that for free. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but I feel like this is the first, I've just spent like 5 days with him, like a full 5 days, and now this is the first day that he's been back at the holiday club, and it already, I feel like, oh, okay, I can breathe, I can like think about this objectively rather than being like in the subjective space where I'm just like, oh my God, this is crazy, and like being frustrated constantly. Whereas now I'm like, oh, I've had a second to breathe and not be like up against it constantly and screamed at constantly, where your head is just fried. Any other like SEN parents will understand what I'm talking about. It's just, if you just got a Hallie, then maybe you might not. They teach us stuff that didn't even know I needed to be taught, but God, like, my patience is like fripping, I am literally a saint around that kid, and I don't know how I do it half the time, to be honest. And don't get me wrong, I have my moments where I do snap and things, but he calls me out straight away. He's like, you are an adult, you don't talk to me like that. You're right, you're so right. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember how we got this on this topic, but I am gonna sort my life out. Kitchen, swimming bag, snack boxes, the lot.
Good morning. Oh my God, I am so tired. It is the next day now, and I've woken up with a stinking cold at my throat. It just feels awful and like really, really sore. My nose is really blocked and everything. My head's pounding, and I've got a mouthful of ulcers, which is my telltale sign that I'm about to go down. So, yay. Hallie and I are up watching number blocks, and I'm about to do a fitness class, which I really don't have the energy for. Well, I'm still going to do it. I've signed up to it, and if you don't do it, then you get charged, which is like a really good motivator to like actually follow through with it, even when you feel like a crap. At least I'm going to try. It's only arms, so it's not like, oh, sorry. Yeah, it's only arms, so it's like more weights than moving around loads. But I'm not doing anything that I'm going to feel too bad about. Honestly, I hate this unit behind me. Every time I look at it, I
Just think, oh my god, what an absolute mess. It's so disgusting. I will get onto the declutter downstairs. Every time I'm downstairs, I just think, especially in the living room, there's just too much stuff. And it's just messy. Like, no one is putting away their stuff. Like, genuinely, me included in that. Ash are very much included in that. And obviously the kids included in that. It's just, there's just stuff everywhere out on the sides. And I think it looks like disgusting. Right, it's time to get up. Time to get my workout stuff on. Oh, come on. Right, I am popping to Tesco to get the bits for Ash's vasectomy basket. I've got like a list of things that I can get, and basically, if you haven't seen it, like basically it was probably an American thing that came over here and it's more of a trend than anything, but I'm going to do it for him because I think it would be funny. I don't usually hop on trends if I'm totally honest, but this one seems like appropriate for us and he'll find it funny as well. So the vasectomy box is basically get treats and snacks and whatever that have like little puns that you can make to do with like balls or nuts or I don't know, there's loads of different versions. And so I've got a list of things and I'm going to get like some stickers like to put over the top that I can write on. So for example, if I get something with the word balls in it, like Mawam balls or cheese balls or something like that, like a snack from Tesco, then I can like cover over Mawam or cheese with the sticker and write no more balls or sore balls or something like that. I've got a list here of things that I can get. Monster, like a can of Monster, and I can put like no more monsters or no more little monsters. Mawam balls, like sore balls or something like that. Squashy's drumsticks, and I can put something like I hope they didn't squash your drumstick or something like that. We'll just do lots of different things. There's like ginger nuts or beef jerky. I can be like, I don't even really know what beef jerky is a pun for, but he likes beef jerky, so I'll get that anyway. Hobnobs, for example, that's an obvious one. So yeah, there's loads of different things. So I'm going to pop there now and then I'll show you what I get and like assemble the basket with you. Okay, been to Tesco. I've just got back from a dog walk. I feel a little bit better actually, having been out of the house a little bit and just walked at a leisurely pace. But my legs are really hurting from yesterday's exercise and probably from the cold as well. But I thought I would show you what I got from Tesco for Ash's vasectomy box. I think I've seen people call them like snip hooray boxes. Which is a bit on the nose, isn't it? I mean, all of these are on the nose. Like, I've just labelled them over with the puns. Like, you're either going to love this or hate this. I personally love it. First up, we've got some crisp. We've got some sore balls and some poorly knackers. Then we've got no more nuts. Hope your knob's okay. Empty nuts. Unlimited creams. Sorry. We have enough kids. No more babies. Thanks for not flaking out. Hope they didn't squash your drumstick. And don't milk it. I guess that one could have a double meaning as well. And then I also got him some paracetamol and ibuprofen. Oh, I just forgot as well. This one. No more little monsters. He loves a monster as well, so shove that in there. Perfect. Anyway, now I've actually done that, I think I'm gonna get to editing this vlog. I've got 2 hours before I pick up the kids.
hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get through the bulk of editing. To be honest, editing vlogs normally take me like 3 to 4 hours, so it probably won't be finished, but I'll get a good chunk of the way through it and hopefully get this up for Sunday when you're hopefully watching it. But for now, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope you're feeling okay. I hope your weeks go well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better.